probably about 2,000 fish. They pretty much know it's food time and swarm around him.
Wow. Yeah, that's enormous. Hi, my name's George, and today we're here at the Georgia Aquarium because we're going to be getting a private tour of the largest reef aquarium system in the United States. We're about to go meet up with the senior aquarist, Zaylee Wooten. Let's go meet Zaylee inside.
So we're about to head into our tropical diver gallery, and we're going to take a look at our big Indo-Pacific reef tank. And we have 2 divers in there right now doing maintenance, so we'll take a peek at that. And then we'll head upstairs and we'll take a look at behind the scenes and at the Florida Reef Track Rescue Project.
Perfect.
This is our big Indo-Pacific reef tank.
Wow. Yeah, that's enormous.
So I spend most of my time over here. We opened in 2005. It's filled in quite a lot, obviously, since then, and it's 164,000 gallons.
How many different kinds of fish and coral are in here?
We have about 90 to 100 different species of both, and probably about 2,000-ish fish in here.
Which of the fish is your favorite? And why?
He's right behind you. This is Nigel. It's our Niger trigger, and I love triggerfish, so that's him.
Look at him, he's showing off for us.
Right here is his little house, and he will come out right next to that Galaxia. He likes to come out and follow you around. His personality. So yeah, he's my favorite.
How many people work on this tank?
It definitely takes a team of people. So we have Molly here. She's a longtime veteran, as well as Michael.
Hello.
So today they're cleaning the window.
You said they're volunteer divers.
Volunteer divers, yeah.
Where's the sign-up sheet for that?
This would be a fun tank to clean a couple times.
That's Michael.
Hello. So
Yeah.
he really likes doing this then?
Oh yeah, Michael has been with us volunteering for years.
Just getting in tanks and cleaning them.
Yeah, they stick with us, so it's kind of like a little family, you know?
For sure.
The maintenance otherwise is mostly coral maintenance and vacuum up any debris that may have settled on some of these corals. It's also fragging corals underwater, trimming them up, kind of always like looking at the big picture and the aesthetics of what it looks like or where I can fit something else. Fill in as much coral as possible.
The Montes you have are just enormous. Wow, it's so cool. It's like a 6-7 foot encrusting monopora that's just like hanging off that ledge. Yeah, I'd be very nervous about diving in there.
They have to really be careful about like not kicking their feet or anything. There's enough space for you to fit, but like if you're not careful of your backside, then you might clip the edge of that.
What are some of the other biggest corals we have in here?
The Easter egg chalice, the pink and yellow guy there, is a pipe organ. It's really liking its spot. It's getting a good bit of flow, which is nice, as well as our Magnifica anemone right there. Yeah, and then we have a number of clams in here as well.
Oh, I see that,
Yeah, those are enormous. And then we got a whole school of the yellow tangs.
Yellow tangs, yeah.
The unicorn tang is very cool.
And then overhead, usually there's a wave that crashes as well. And it goes off about every minute and a half and crashes over the reef.
Zaylee is about to have the divers feed the aquarium for us, which is really cool.
So he has a squeeze bottle full of krill and bloodworms and mysids. So yeah, they pretty much know it's food time and swarm around him. So these fish are kind of spoiled. They get a few different feeds a day.
So we're trying to get the diver to flip over one of these, I think it's a plate coral or a fungia.
We're doing a little bit of aquascaping in this area right now.
Wow, they got sign language.
Have one more piece. It's on the far side. He's like, all right. Those are the fun things we get to do with our divers. Can you move this for us? This is where phones are very handy.
No, maybe this might be it. This might be it. Come on. Yes, you're looking right at it. That one. That one. He's like, huh? Yes! Yeah, take it.
Doing some aquascaping here at the Georgia Aquarium. Livescape.
Livescape, yeah.
Working on this every day, does it lose its magnificence?
Magic of it? No, not for me. I think every day when I walk around that corner, it's just really bright, happy, just how much it's grown in the last 15 years. Pretty exciting. And then honestly, things are sometimes hit or miss, whether it works or not, just like your home aquarium.
All right, we're ready to go upstairs now, I think, and take a look at behind the scenes on this tank.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool, we're going up here?
Yeah, so this goes up to the top of our tropical reef. All right, that leads into our big reef. The floor might be a little wet. So again, this is the top of our main Indo-Pacific reef. There's one diver getting out. Yeah, so the noise that you're hearing is actually the diver that we just saw downstairs, so you hear them breathing.
Until they know we're not dead yet, they hear us breathing.
Yeah, so this is the dive entry site for the reef. It's a lot bigger up here than it looks from below.
Much bigger. Yeah.
The dump bucket. So the bucket dumps about every minute and a half and creates that nice wave over the top.
What about the lights?
Yeah, so we have massive lights. We have 40 lights over our exhibit, and then we also have the largest skylight in the building just directly overhead. These lights have sensors that can adjust and account for the amount of natural light coming in. We actually change out all the light bulbs about every 6 months. We get in a boat, it's just like a rubber boat, and go out there and open them up and clean off the lights.
That is the largest protein skimmer I've ever seen.
So yeah, this is our aquaculture room. There's a lot of different things happening in this room. Right in front of you have some plant grow out. So that's our fridge where all the food comes up for the day, and the aquarists just pull food out of here for the exhibit. This is our Florida Reef Track Rescue Project. It's a really neat project that involved about 60 different facilities. In about 2014, corals started dying off and the cause was kind of unknown. Permission was given by the government to start pulling healthy corals and housing them in different aquariums around the country. The best thing we can do is just, make sure it's well fed, make sure the water quality is really good, and just keep trying. So if we lose these reefs, yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So this is our trough tank. This is about a 1,000-gallon system, and it's used to support our Indo-Pacific reef. We have a copy basically of every coral in here, and I use those to trim off or frag off pieces and plant them out in the big habitat. It's like an insurance policy.
Right. I mean, yeah, it looks beautiful. I mean, all the corals are like lined up. You have every color of the rainbow in here. I mean, it's crazy because this is essentially your frag tank, but to most people, this is just like an amazing reef tank in itself.
Yeah, that's the interesting part too, because it is an animal, but you do treat it a lot like a plant where you're trimming and propagating.
There's some big fish in there too.
Yeah, there's a number of fish cleanup crew.
These blue acros are amazing. The sump for this tank is right over here. And then look at these massive protein skimmers. This is unreal. Zaylee has a mangrove in her sump.
That's true.
This whole sump is filled with coral.
A little bit of everything. We have a mangrove growing in here. We also have a fish that lives in here. Here he is.
Hello. Wow,
Yeah.
he's really friendly.
Says, I would like some food.
Over here, you have a lagoon.
We do have a lagoon.
This is the coolest thing ever.
And people don't get to see this.
School groups see it and behind the scenes tours, yeah.
Look at all these anemones. You can see the clownfish in them. We got some really colorful sea stars.
Yeah.
You have stingrays.
We do. We have 2 rays in here. Oh yeah, right up on the ledge.
Wow, he's got a really pretty tail too.
A lot of Banggai cardinals. And then we have what we call clam corner right here. So we have giant clams in here and a lot of urchins mixed in there.
Look at the colors of some of these clams.
A little bit of everything.
Over here on this side of the lagoon is baby mangrove.
Yeah, so this is the start of some baby mangroves, and we also are trying our hand at air plants. This is connected all to the reef wall, same water, same filtration, just kind of divided.
The way the sunlight's hitting this just makes it look really pretty.
Yeah.
What else are some interesting things that you think people don't realize about what it takes to take care of such a massive system like this?
A lot of things you're doing in your small home aquariums we're just doing on grander scale here. Water changes, water quality, fragging. Day to day for the reef, a lot of it's feeding the fish. So I feed those fish 3 times a day. A lot of my time though, if I'm not in the water, is focused over here on the trough tank to support out there because I can get in there more hands-on. Usually I at least do like 2 good siphons a week, as well as trimming corals or removing bubble algae. So I spend a lot of time over there. So yeah, it's changed quite a bit if you go back and look at how much it's filled in, and I'm just so proud of that, to see how much it's changed and how much we've been able to accomplish and fill in and just keep it growing.
Thank you so much for showing us around today. And I think it's really cool that you've spent 6 years just essentially dedicated to the reef, to be able to now take that knowledge and use it towards the stuff that you're doing with FCRC, fix that problem, put them back out into the ocean. It's coming full circle.
Yeah, it's been awesome, and thank you so much for coming. It's been fun.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Remember to keep those nitrates low.
George, out. All right, guys. Give the video a like to show your appreciation for Zaylee. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This week we're visiting some of the best and largest aquariums all over the country. We did the Butterfly Pavilion. We just did Omaha's Henry Doherty Aquarium and Zoo. Today we're at the Georgia Aquarium, and tomorrow we're going down to the Florida Aquarium. So make sure to hit that red subscribe button to stay up to date. I have some really cool new facility tours coming out that I don't think you're gonna wanna miss. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to keep those nitrates low. George, out. Hi. George. Hello.
Why are they doing that? Look at them spiraling out of control.
Are cuttlefish, and they are able to change their color.
So the cameras.
They are really showing off for you guys.
Oh, he's coming.
Hello, you gonna come say hi to the viewers?